And what's up, guys and girls? JB here from MMO-play.com. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the game Vega Conflict, an MMO RTS game by Kixeye or VI. It's pretty interesting. I mean, there is a little bit of a cinematic opening up to this. I didn't want to show it in this video, just because it is, kind of nice to see. But to summarize it, basically, we're going to be, it's sci-fi. We're in space here, and we're rogue miners. And there is this Vega, army that has the high technology and whatnot, and they're wiping us out, and we're the rebellion forces. Alright, I'm picking up a Vega fleet approaching. Let's get ready for battle. So right off the bat here, this is the tutorial. This is the very first thing that we're going to be doing, and it's kind of going to guide us into different combat scenarios right off the bat. If you want a better view of the battle, select the full screen icon. Alright, so here come the Vega ships. You can see them moving. So it is not turn-based or anything like that. You can see them clearly moving. Take controls. Click the ship. Pretty simplistic. This is the range. And we're firing already. Can I select those yet? This guy's probably the command ship. We can see we have a turret right here. So this is like a base. We got the turret attacking. Lots on the screen. You really understand how these kind of battles will, how the scale will increase over time. I think they're retreating. We scared them off, but they're probably not far gone. Alright, what's this? They were after this asteroid we hauled in yesterday. So as a miner, it's about space mining, and it's actually interesting because I believe they mentioned space mining will be optional within, I think, the next decade or something like that. There's a lot, like, if you consider, for instance, an asteroid, the value of it on Earth today, if you just go out and be able to mine a bunch of them, then you're going to be rich, right? So there's corporations currently that focus on this. So it's actually very realistic, and in the future we could see this very similar activity, and there'll be corporations trying to take over different space areas and whatnot. Let's reconnect the mineral ore miner back to the base. Click on the mineral ore miner. So you will notice there's all kinds of different buildings. There will be different kinds of buildings. You can see there are tiles for moving if we want to move. So that is now connected. With it being connected to the base and then connected to the mine, we're going to be able to receive minerals. Click on the miner. Alright, you can see we're getting minerals here. Boom. With live, live time, real-time strategy right here. You can see that in 2 hours, this will be finished. And if we want, we can bank all, and there, we can upgrade it. This is the current level of this building. So let's go ahead and bank that for the purpose of this tutorial. Tip, remember to collect resources often so you can continuously upgrade your base. Quite common, some common sense right there. Now that we've got our mining operation back up and running, let's say we get some revenge on the Vegas scum. Yeah, I hear ya. Click the fleet manager button to deploy ships. So we have a couple icons on the side here. We'll get a quick look at different ships. Well, give me some statistics. I want to see some statistics here. Launch fleet. Okay, right now it just wants me to simply launch the fleet and go out. This is cool. So this is like another top-down view. Actually, it's kind of on the side. It gives you a bigger or broader image of what the overall scale of space. So we click the fleet, I think, and we can. Oh wait, what's this? 1 second. He's leaving. Helium 3 cargo. The cargo 2, I believe the 2 in the brackets is the quantity of ships. So let's click that, and we can simply attack the fleet. And that's where we're going right now. We're gonna cut them off here. Boom. Click the join button. So you can see we're attacking here with these 4 units, or is that their units? We'll find out in a second. It did show that 2. I want to know what that 2 is beside it. It said cargo 2. Might be resources or something. Maybe it's the level, because you can see Vega 2 and I'm 3 here. Alright, the only good Vega ship is an exploded Vega ship. Let's teach these scumbags a lesson. Click on the lead ship. Okay, we're gonna fire at you. So we got all these currently aggroed on my main ship. Then we got these little battle cruisers, jumping up. Let's see if we can move around here and see if we can actually dodge some of them. Yeah, so you can see here, I'm just doing that for the purpose of this. You will notice that all my ships are actually moving together, and while they're moving, they will still attack, which is a really interesting feature. Meaning, you could kind of dodge some, attacks, and at the same time, be able to kill them. So yeah, oh, okay, maybe I'm not doing the best job dodging, but it is possible. Eventually you can, you know, start moving some ships around. As you can see there, we just killed them. Let's see what we get. Alright, battle report. So we are getting 5,696 of this currency here. In the battle report, we can also see the damage done to our ships, and we can look at the enemy fleet. They're currently dead. We did lose one of these, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, boom! That's what I'm talking about. Let's haul these resources home. Alright, how do we go home here? Click the fleet, recall the fleet, and they're going to automatically head back here. Really interesting. I like to point out, you know, that this kind of thing I haven't really seen, you know, done. I mean, obviously the RTS genre has been done, but it's you know, I wish we could zoom in on this, but the actual, you know, graphics and animations, you really does give you that, you know, like you're in space kind of feel. Attack a cargo fleet. Alright, so this is your mission log, you know, very similar to questing, basically the exact same concept. Welcome to Vega Conflict. You're ready to make a name for yourself on the frontier. The name's Burr. As your first mate, I'll be giving you some advice on how to survive. I look forward to working with you. Alright, so we're going to be working with Burr. And you can see all these different quests here. So if we want, defeat a level 3 cargo fleet. So that thing in brackets was actually the level of the fleet. And we can eventually, you know, fight, you know, higher levels as we get higher and whatnot. You understand how we upgrade. Build a new combat module. I think we should do that right now. Let's see how we do this. I want to click some buildings here. We got tech lab. We have a ship lab. Let's see what happens if we hit view components. View components. We can see the mass. A few little things here. The bridge, the ship factory, the ship bay, and then the arms lab. So you can do a bunch of different researching. For instance, we go to research here. Let's give it a second. We're going to be able to customize our ships with, you know, higher level lasers. And as you can see here, this is currently not locked. And the only way we're going to be able to unlock it is to actually upgrade the facility itself, the research facility, and we need the resources to do that by being able to mine these rocks right here. If we click the rocks, you can see there are the resources here. We get 570,000 from these. Time remaining infinite. This is time remaining of 10 days. You know, I think as soon as we attach a mine on it, it's obviously not going to be infinite, unless that would, you know, that might be a little cheap. All right, so let's look at a couple things. You know, we got our fleet manager. If we want, we can add another one, but we need to have the ships built in order to do that. And you will see there's tabs up here to expand your fleet management. Let's go to the ship factory here. All right, so what is this? What happens if we click this? This is interesting. We click this. This is, okay, so these are the modifications to the actual different components of your ship. So there is the weapon on the front, or that might be the back. I'm not too sure. I think that's the back. And this is your front. And then you have a shield option here. Click that. Just give it a second. Spectral shield. You can see all the different grades of shields. And you obviously unlock the shields by having, you know, more advanced technology and, you know, a higher upgrade, you know, factory and whatnot. So let's see if we can go ahead and build this. These are the costs right here, and if you're wondering, you know, do we have enough money? Let's close this really quick here. Where can we find our currency? What's help? We have a help there. Currency's down here, so you know you got your helium-3 mineral ore, xinthium, and antimatter. Let's go. I want to see something here. Combat controls. Let's check out the planet view. This is that view that we were in previously, and you can really see, you know, how big this thing is. You know, the scale of this world. These are actual people around the world. It's really cool, and you know, hey all, I'm new here. That's Jesse M. Oh, that's funny because that was my name. That's my name, and I was like, oh, Jesse. I'm talking. I thought maybe it was an automatic message, but that's not my user ID either. But you can see all the different players here, and we can actually, you know, click that simply and start chatting with these different bases. You can add them to bookmarks, and there are NPC units, and you'll be able to, you know, really explore these different things. You'll see, you know, the higher leveled ones. You get tons and tons of different things. Eventually, I'm going to assume that you can attack, you know, different players and stuff like that, and really get into some, you know, hardcore conflict. But let's look at the construction options, because there's a combat module and there's the miners. I want to build a miner over here, and I wonder if we could link it to I don't think we can. But if I build it here, it should connect directly to it. And as you can see here, in order to build something as a real-time strategy game, it takes, real time. So right off the bat, you'll notice a lot of these things will be about 20 seconds. As you continuously upgrade everything, it will take longer and longer and longer. And eventually you'll realize you're spending more time in the game. Alright, Field 3 is complete. And you can see here, this will be 10 days as well, so it is not unlimited. It's, as soon as you build a mine on it, you get about 10 days, 24 hours kind of deal. Or $23.99, whatever. $23.59. Alright, build a new resource miner. So we're going to collect that quest okay, name your fleet. How do we do that? Alright, well, tell me, if you're going to build a fleet, you're going to have to come up with a name. Go to Fleet Manager and click on the pencil edit. So, they really do guide you through everything. Where's the pencil? Here we go. That looks like a pencil to me. Am I really blind? It should be a pencil. Oh, right there in that field. We call it the mission complete. Oh, that's not the name. And then we'll play fleet. If we hit launch fleet, we can see we have the fleet here. If we want, we can attack these fleets. You can see we move faster. There's a level 25 fleet up here, an antimatter cargo. You'll see all the different levels. It's all about intercepting. And then we join the fight here, and we actually have a quest to kill the level 3 fleet. So, we're kind of killing two birds, one stone, naming the fleet, launching it, get ready. Let's see where they are. I'm kind of scared here. Oh, they're coming in from behind? Oh, no, we're just on the left. Alright. You can see here, these are the equips that we currently have. 2 level 1s. We have level 1 pulse laser and level 1 blast steel. I'm surprised it's not plate steel. Flexible steel. We just lost the main there. I think we're going to still be able to do this. Really? Oh, this is close. I don't know. Oh, man. Really trying to get this guy. Oh, no. This is so close. We killed each other? What happens when you kill each other? Let's see.
The battle has been lost.
Oh, we lost? Really? They're dead and I'm dead. They consider that a loss. So you understand, if you don't fully kill them, you're not going to get any resources. So when you send out your army or your fleet to actually attack somebody, you want to make sure that you have everything in store. If we click this, is a Vega controlled miners ore field, level 5 cargo launching. You will get different ships. You will eventually start doing a lot of traveling. Alright, go up to sector view, see what that's all about. I think that's even farther out. So there is the initial view of your base, then there's the planet view, then the sector view, and you can see all the different sectors. This is a massive world. We have a sun here, bunch of level 35s, 30, there's a lot going on here. I just saw level 40, so you guys can understand that there's a lot. There is an initial protection, I believe that's what this is, defense matrix aspire. So when you first come in, you're going to be protected from, being slaughtered by the high levels right off the bat. So it gives you time to build up. So anyhow, guys and girls, I think this game has a lot going for it. The animation seems smooth, the graphics are there to support it, and the overall mechanics, you got the upgradings and the RTS. I didn't see any glitches or any problems. Let's collect that. We get resources, we have the questing, so there's a lot of different, value in terms of upgrading, building your base and expanding, and being able to, just play with other people is always just fun in the first place. Construct ship. So we're gonna, select hull. Look at these ships. There's some interesting ships. We've got a broadsword destroyer, so we're gonna get some high level ships eventually. And then there's just gonna be times where you don't want to mess around. There is an insta build option. You can buy coins, and I always like to point this out because some people will argue that games are you pay to basically be the greatest character in the game. I don't think that will be the insta build is kind of necessary for the game developers to actually make money. Free to play game, this option is important, and a lot of people don't spend that much money. It's just to kind of build. So I think the economy will be steady, and this could be a game to look at. So if you guys and girls are interested in checking it out, go to mmo-play.com. This is JB Disney Power here. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you guys and girls in the next one.